The television, the film department, so many spaces all under one roof, you know, to put that all together.
See, each person there, different kinds of different. Cricket is different, sports is different, visual effects is different, production is different, directors' rooms are different, editing suites are different. Now I think even we have some television aspects also happening there. And it's a different set of crowd. They may seem more relative to entertainment, but they're all different set of people doing different kind of jobs. And I think that becomes, and we do believe, I believe, that when I go to a workspace, it should be pleasant and nice. We spend lots of time there. And I want it to be the best for the people, including myself, when I go to work there. So it's not that people are being difficult.
Yeah, but you have to put it in an organized manner.
It's in one flow.
Yeah,
you have to organize it and make it still work.
And you still at it, you know, every day there's something new which is coming up. So I think I'll go with that.
I'm tempted to ask one last question to you, Shah Rukh, and this is something that you speak about in the forward as well, where you say that Gauri brings a unique style, you know, bit of herself, a personal touch to the project.
तो क्या चाहिए तेरे को?
I think it's very kind of her, you know, to be sitting here and not really talking about all the other projects she has done. Before we walked in, she said, listen, I don't want to be riding on top of the fact that I've done this big restaurant, I've done this big house. So we'll talk about stuff we've done internally, which takes away a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of hard work she puts into making sure her clients are happy. You know, a living space or an office space, very personal, and people have choices. I just like the fact that, you know, when she makes a house or a home or an office, it seems very lived in. It doesn't seem sanitized. There's some warmth to it. It seems like it's a place where she would have liked to spend time with. You know, so and I think that makes it very personal. It makes it warm. It just makes it nicer. There are certain things, you know, when we're doing it in the house or outside also, to be honest. I've seen some of the places she designed. We go there, and the kids and me always go, oh, Mama's here, Mama's here. Mama's designed this part. Go see Mama style and all. And there is this personal touch. And she takes it very, you know, what is nice is we all do. In our family, we do work very hard and very professionally in trying to get what needs to be done. It's a culture we follow in our family. But somewhere down the line, when it comes to homes and houses, it is double the responsibility. It's not just a film that you make and hope everybody likes. A house has to be lived in by the families there and loved to death. So that is a double the responsibility. And I see her working at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and the whole idea is to make it like a home or an office which seems worked in and lived in. Does not seem, you know, like I said, sanitized and clean. Good walls, good floors. So I think that's an important aspect she spends maximum time on, because putting the 4 walls, floor, and the ceiling is the easy part. Making it livable and lovable is, I think, what a designer should do according to the choice of the client, not just your will and fancy.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again to you, Gauri. We're very proud of you. Thank you, Shah Rukh. With that,
I would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Khan and the lovely audience for this wonderful evening. May I now invite Mr. Puneet Chhatwal, MD and CEO INCL, and Mrs. Chhatwal, along with Mr. Himendra Davesi, CEO HSBC, for a photo opportunity, please.
Well, the book has actually, you know, a lot of different things like I was mentioning in my introduction as well, from technical aspects, you know, textures, colors, lighting, so many other things that you talk about in terms of your projects and people you work with along the way. So tell us a little bit about, you know, the contents of the book.
The best part of the book, I would say, is the family pictures we've done together. To get all of them under one roof, the kids, and it was easier to get Aryan's Shah Rukh's date. We were just waiting for Aryan's date all the time. Like, when is he going to give me time, and when is Abraham going to give me time to get this one picture together? So that's what I've really enjoyed, apart from design.
And I believe you did that twice.
Yes.
Because there was one photo shoot that we had before the pandemic, and then there was a little bit of gap because, you know, there was the pandemic. And Gauri said, but he looks very different now. He's grown up. Yes. So we have to shoot again.
We have to do that. Of course.
I thought you were reverse aging.
She's talking about Abraham.
Growing up.
It's grown up now, it's still have a photo shoot.
Yeah, so the book has some of my favorite projects, which I've been working on for so many years. And I recently did this show, which transforms homes within 5 days. And it was a unique concept, and we really enjoyed, putting that show together. So I've spoken about that and shared some beautiful images. Recently, we've also done some product design for accessories, and we have put that on Tata Click. That has been like one of my most exciting ventures lately.
Sohail is very happy today. On Tata Click,
yes.
I'm person.
So
I'm very good with you. Looks do everything. Who needs talent with the look?
Yeah, and of course, most exciting was Shah Rukh's role in the book. I think
it's very, it's you, it's different, it's revealing, but it's also fun to read.
And the book has a lot of, it's very, we've made it, it's lots of images, lots of fun photographs of the kids, and apart from design, because it's about my life in design. It's about me refurbishing my homes, my Delhi home, the home in Bombay, Charles Red Chili's office. So it's about my life in design. So it was very important to have Shah Rukh and the children a part of this book, a part of this journey, So I'm really excited to see how all the designs, all under one book, so I decided to just have it all together in this book. So that is the reason to just have this book.
And it looks gorgeous. You also mentioned in the book that probably the first project that you worked on was to redesign the Delhi home, and you also designed Mannat, where you currently live, Shah Rukh Khan. So what are your favorite spaces, Shah Rukh?
It's okay if I talk in between, or it's
Yes, no, it's a conversation, so please butt in.
If it's a show, I can just sit and look pretty.
No, I was going to ask you, this question was for you, and both of you can chime in.
Okay, I just want to say that, when we bought the house we live in now, it was way beyond our means. And being from Delhi, one was used to living in bungalows. One did not realize that Mumbai has a whole system where apartments are even more expensive and bigger, but we are not used to it. Not because I was very well off, it's just that everybody in Delhi seemed to have a bungalow. And we come from there, and we used to live actually to the house next to Taj, right here. And which was my director's house. He lent it to us and said, you stay here as long as you're making films. And we had not too much money, so as soon as we mustered up some money, we said, go and buy this bungalow. And it was way beyond our means. But we managed to buy it, which was one thing. And then you had to rebuild it because it was quite dilapidated and kind of broken. And then we didn't have money to furnish it. And of course we called one designer. The lunch that he served us, telling us how he designed this house, was way more than the salary I used to earn in a month. And we were like, this guy's going to charge a lot. So how do we do this house now? We bought it, what do we do with this? And then the only person who turned was, I said, listen, Gauri, you have little artistic talent. Why don't you become the designer of the house? So actually, Mannat started like that. So whatever little monies we earned over years, we kept on buying small things. I remember we had gone down once even to South Africa, I think, and we had little money and we bought the leather for the sofa that we put on. And all those small things we used to buy. At that time, when you traveled abroad, I think you were 100 pounds or some amount that you were allowed to carry from India. So it was taken only to buy a decoration piece. So it took us a while, and I think that training ground is what actually made her start designing. But one of this, if I may say, little big, and then for her to start doing something at such a young age, not realizing without a designer, I think that kind of helped her also to learn. And from one thing to the other, she kept on designing stuff. And for me, it's very nice that, you know, I don't have to look for another designer. I can scream and shout at her, this is not nice, you should change this and all, which I've never done. I'm just joking. I just wanted to say it in public. And, you know, it's just easier to discuss what we want. Because I also have a thing that things should be clean and nice. So I think she started with that whole aspect, and then she's gone on to design any.
We raised 3 beautiful children. You know, she's been a wife of a movie star who became extremely popular because of the grace of God and people like Suhail. But there was a passion she always had. You know, there was a sense of creativity. There's a little mediocre sense of creativity in our whole family, even the little 10-year-old. We do dabble with paints, we do think we can do a little bit of music, little. Not outstanding. And Gauri was also part of the journey, that she's always been a little creative about things, how she would do a space, or do a little drawing, or a painting. And I think for about 25 years of her married life, or at least 23, 24 years of her married life, we were just so busy settling down in Mumbai, and you know, this overwhelming response we got from the profession that I'm in, just to deal with it and lead a normal life, bring up children.